You might like Rise of the Planet of the Apes, but here's a bunch of people who hated it. Really bad. Cross-eyed smiley face. Can't suspend disbelief for 105 minutes of Ewok battles. Suspended disbelief enough to think that they're Ewoks. Where you go from there is entirely up to you.
Continuing Hollywood's tradition of raping Planet of the Apes. We have Rise of the Planet of the Apes, the most long-winded title since Seeking a Friend for the End of the World. Although this film boasts Andy Serkis, who has essentially made a career of jumping around in a latex bodysuit. I knew a guy who made a career out of jumping around in a latex bodysuit. His name was Lance. He was nice. He didn't talk much because of the zipper.
If you decide to make everything in CGI, then at least make it look better than FIFA 2000. Ooh, burn. You gotta go for at least Forza, I guess that's true.
What the hell was that? I would really love this review more if you weren't referring to the movie. And I could just imagine the thing that was either in your home or in the theater or wherever you watched this. Like some weird creature just scampered in front of you. Andy Serkis in leather.
A bunch of apes can never take over from humans. It's a matter of population size. Also, the number of apes in the city was so superfluous and unbelievable. It is a fictitious movie, so anything's possible. Like Ewoks. If there's a little less monkeys, it would definitely be believable.
I couldn't suspend disbelief enough to enjoy this movie. Well, maybe next time you're picking out a movie, don't pick one where monkeys become intelligent and take over the earth. Go see something believable, like a romance that ends poorly.
Beyond the fact that the computer animation is amazing, this is a large steaming pile of monkey crap that, as an added bonus, barely makes any sense. Not to be that person, but technically they're apes. And I don't know how it doesn't make any sense either. This is a very straightforward plot. It's one of the most linear plots in movies. I'm going here. Oh no, what's happening?
Not as impressive as the title. It's like if your friend tells you that you're gonna meet a guy named Rod Power and he shows up and he's like 4'2" and scrawny and he's like, "What's up, guys?" You're like, "Fuck, your name is Rod Power." Oh, so much potential.
Caesar the CGI ape is so much more convincing than James Franco playing a scientist. It is Andy Serkis and he's fantastic, so sure. I did, however, appreciate Tom Felton stretching himself by abusing primates in this film, as opposed to wizards in Harry Potter. So you really enjoyed the fact that he's beating animals instead of people?
This episode has been brought to you by Patau, people for the ethical treatment of wizards. Shirt! Buy it now! Look at the description. Patau. Enough with the theory of evolution, right? Ugh. Everybody knows that planets like Earth were just made when God passed a kidney stone. Creation. It's just that a theory that has never been proven. It just goes to show you the scope and breadth of certain groups' agendas. That's literally the definition of theory. Read a book.
So unbelievably silly. I don't know where to begin and where to end. I'll ask this though, why are there so many freaking captive apes in San Francisco? I don't know. But I do know that this is a fictitious movie, so they can do whatever the f they want. And on top of it, apes are the only creatures that can navigate those f***ing roads.
Touching fairy tale for animals lovers. My dog Fido hated it, but his lover Jasmine loved it. It says it's for animals lovers. It's like what animals bring their date to try and get laid. I don't want to watch it, but I might get some pussy. Get it? Like a cat.
Damn it, it was awkward. Like that?
Not as good as the first movies. Yeah, I stutter. You don't stutter when you type. It's like if I wrote everything in bold capital letters at all times because I'm a little overweight.
What's the typeface for diabetes? James Franco makes no sense here or anywhere. He's an actor. I mean, he makes more sense than his brother.
Anyone who does not see the facile attempt to attack white society over slavery and racism is pretty naive. Even the young chimp appears to have been designed to resemble our president. Haven't we seen enough of the ape movies, and can't we move on to something more mature? Plus, because of the time that this came out, it's very racist to say that the chimp was made to look like the president, obviously Obama. That's like saying Chester Cheetah was mocked up to resemble our current president.
Once you get past the fun part of them being smart little monkeys, then it gets pretty boring. Just because of the last thing was so racist, I can't come up with anything. This just sounds racist already. Also, they continue to get smarter and smarter as little monkeys. That's the whole movie. So I guess the credits are boring.
Mediocre. Adjective. Of only moderate quality. Not very good. So there you have it, my summary of what this movie is. Don't believe the morons who are blinded by the wonderful CGI in this movie, but look at it as a whole. Does it entertain? Sure, but it is as empty as the heads of those who like this sort of crap. So beautiful CGI and entertaining. Why did you go to this? Cause that's why all these morons went. It sounds like they got exactly what they wanted, according to someone who didn't even like it.
Meh, where's fucking Marky Mark? Yeah, he was doing Transformers. You know, the smart move.
This is one of those movies that makes you want to leave the TV and go down to the basement and throw stuff around because it's so frustratingly weak. This is a person who doesn't understand how TVs work. You can just turn it off. You don't have to like leave and do stuff. Just shut it off. I just feel like you're sitting there like, how do I stop this? How? At this point you understand how. For fuck's sake, some of them you can tell with your mouth to turn off and they turn off. Hey Alexa, turn off the Xbox. If you want to support us and help stop the unethical treatment of wizards around the world, make sure you guys pick up the Patau shirt. People for the ethical treatment of wizards. Every single day, wizards around the world are being beaten up, punched in the face, wizarded against. I don't know, we made this up while we were filming, made it into a shirt, and you can buy it, because we thought it was funny. So links down in the description, also you can hit on the end screen for a link to our shop where we will actually have this shirt for you to buy. And if it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit that like button to let us know you liked it. Click on one of the videos on the screen to see another one from us, and until we see you next time, geek out and game on.